Have you ever been driving and then happened this to you and you don't know what to do? The mechanic is too expensive and will take too long? You don't know how to use the trolley jack? Stuff like this could happen any day. We know that it's complicated to change a flat tire. Get your easy up and don't let this happen again.
Just one mechanic changes between 5 and 15 flat tires per day. Now imagine how many mechanics exist in the whole city and how many flat tires are changed per day here in Durango. Easy Up has arrived to replace the conventional hydraulic jacks. Our product will make it easier for any driver. Easy Up contributes to saving time, money, and effort to the process of changing a flat tire, because changing a flat tire has never been so easy.
Our general objective is to innovate a design of substitute for the traditional hydraulic jack, to facilitate its use for anyone. Create a design of innovative models for adaptation for functions that facilitate its use. Search and consult the different points of sales for the introduction to the market. Analyze the behavior of the market according to previous models of hydraulic jack to improve the problems in traditional jacks. And here we have the Easy Up prototype, a totally innovative and useful product for the society with a spectacular design. The hose is connected to the exhaust of the car in charge of blowing air for the Easy Up. It facilitated is very compact for any small place in the car and includes a backpack to keep all the products together and safe. We did a market research to Google Trends to find out the percentage of people who were interested in hydraulic jack, where Durango plays at the number 60. Since we already know we have many bad streets and objects that can damage the tire of a bike.
For the elaboration of this air jack, we are going to use two main materials, canvas and plastic. The production process is easy and composed of 6 steps. First, print the canvas, then cut the pieces, join the bulb, join all the pieces together, prepare the back, and finally get it into packaging. About the facility, the company's building has 90 square meters that are composed by 5 rooms: the reception, that is also our sales point, main office, 1 restroom, development room, and the warehouse. Now, talking about machinery, for the production of our product, it is needed 4 more things besides the raw material. We need design software such as Adobe Illustrator or CorelDRAW, a plotter to print, an industrial cutter for the canvas, and finally a canvas welder. The raw material needed for one product is about 0.36 square meters of canvas, 3 plastic pieces, and 1 bag. There is no regulation for this kind of product, however, there is a norm for hydraulic jacks that we need to follow. The company is divided in 6 main areas that are CEO, Operations Shift, Sales Area, Marketing Area, Human Resources, and the Final Department.
Our mission is to manufacture and to commercialize the best hydraulic jack, standing out for the innovation and quality of our product, also making it much easier for any driver to change a tire. The vision is to create a customer confidence and covering the largest part of the market in drivers, being always present in their car. Some of the principles and values we have as a brand are transparency, discipline, integrity, solidarity, responsibility, and respect. Our marketing and positioning objectives are outreach and interaction campaigns on social networks, also implement ourselves in online sales advertising models such as Amazon, a marketplace on pay-per-click, and to have our own website to have another sales alternative showing the product catalog. In our positioning strategies, we found that through local influencers show the product by unboxing to their followers, also making use of the publicity on Facebook and Instagram in order to make known how Easy Up works, and making use of giant screens select in strategic points of the city. Talking about the differentiation, our strategies are public demonstrations in places where there are usually many people. Volunteers will be asked so that they will know the mechanism. Also to make use of live transmissions in social media with people comparing the use of conventional jack and the Easy Up.
For the creation of the logo, it was important to take into account the color range. In order to transmit a feeling of security and reliability, it was important to select the color blue. For the packaging, with the purpose of protect the product, a small suitcase with the logo printed was developed. For the creation of the name, it was important for the team to create a name which is easy to comprehend and to remind. That's why the team chose the words easy and up. Also, a slogan was created, which in Spanish is translated as elevamos tu facilidad, elevamos tu comodidad.
We have designed 3 strategies for sales. Employee training is important to offer motivational talks to the personnel sales, and even to teach them how to identify the potential customers. The KPI will be the numbers of sales of each seller. At the moment, Easy Up just have 1 point of sales. So we will elaborate the sales process for social media such as Facebook and Instagram, and even to add the purchase button to our webpage. The KPI will be the numbers of sales of each webpage and social media. Strategic alliances are needed in order to obtain more points of sales, to become more accessible to our customers, and of course to obtain more sales. The KPI will be the number of sales per establishment.
On the other hand, social media was created for the company, accounts such as Facebook, Instagram, and a landing page. This with the purpose to keep in touch with the customers and to get captive some others. For sales projection, it was expected to satisfy the 70% of the demand, which is equals to sell 1,200 inflatable jacks in a year. Further, it is expected to increase sales in a 5% yearly. For the sales plan, the objective was to sell 100 pieces monthly for a year.
Hello, now I will explain you about one of the most important points of the project, that are the finances of the company. Let's begin with the determination of the expenses. All the expenses of the company that we expect to have are included here: the administrative, operative, and the publicity expenses. We are going to expend the first year of operation around 825,000. Then the cost will increase each year of 5%. The cost of sale, that is the amount of money that is required to produce the Easy Up. In this case, we add the cost of raw material plus the workforce and the manufacturer cost. Then we divide it with the demand to obtain the total cost that is going to be 246. Now we can see the income statement. Here we can appreciate some of the income of outcomes of the company. To get the statement of each year, first we need to obtain the gross margin, then we subtract the fixed cost. On the 5th year, we expect an income of 203,000. For the cash flow, that is the cash that the company has available when they start or they end each year. We will close our 5th year with a cash flow of 190,000. I know it's not too much, but in the 5th year, we are going to close it with 740,000. Here I will show you on this graphic the break-even point, where it shows us when exactly the company has their payback of the investment. It shows us that the company on their break-even point when we have sold 293 units. Then we have the final evaluation, the internal rate of return, that is the percentage amount that the company is getting back after its inversion. We can expect the first 2 years to have negative numbers, but the 3rd year we will increase our amount yearly to end with almost 70% on the 5th year. Then we have the net present value, which shows the exactly amount that the company is making of profit each year. We will make a profit on the 5th year of almost 1,161,000 NPV. Lastly, our TEMAR is an attractive percentage of 13.04%.
Being aware of issues such as safety, cleanliness, and even more importantly, the freedom to go whenever and wherever, knowing that a good quality brand supports you, it is incompatible and has no price. This type of feeling and opportunities is what we seek to project to all users when acquiring our product. We want them to know that all of this and more is something that they can easily achieve. We want them to know that they are only 3 clicks away from acquiring not just one product, if not unlimited mobility and a relief from the constant worries.